The first is the recognition of Bob Dawson, and Sheriff Kramer is going to do that bit as the newer sheriff. I guess Bob has been seen as sheriff on television for a good many years. So Bob and Ron, if you'd come forward at this time and do the honors. We were regretting that Barry wasn't here to join us in this process, but I'm sure Sheriff Dawson will enlighten us on the years of experience with Barry and with television and with all kinds of things that he has to say. I hope he has some words to say after Ron gets through the introductions.
Well, thank you, County Board and Mr. Chair, for allowing us the opportunity. We're looking for the right forum in which to recognize Sheriff Bob Dawson, as all the you buckaroos out there recognize him. And Tammy Schroffnagel, thanks. I know CTV did a nice job, and Tammy's mom was my pack leader at the Boy Scouts, and we eventually went on to Sheriff Bob's show. But he corrupted me as a little guy. My mom went out and bought me the fringe cowboy western outfit, the 6-shooter. Well, Co-op Shopping Center happened to have, the day that my mom took me over to the Co-op Shopping Center, they had the horse rides outside. She didn't have enough money to let us ride the horse again, so little buckaroo dressed up in his little outfit, hoofed over there, left home, and the police brought Sheriff Kramer home. We have a report, and our neighbor Wayne Garman was a sergeant with the Eau Claire Police Department, and my mom said he's missing, and he said, I think I know where he went. Bob had made mention that the whole time that he was Sheriff Bob, that he never had a real badge. And so we got thinking about it, and this was our sesquicentennial, and we could make a badge, one of a kind, and so I had no tax dollars involved in this, folks.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Well, kind of. It was paid to me, and then no. The badge itself is Eau Claire County Sheriff's Department with a 150-year logo on it to Sheriff Bob Dawson in the number 1, because there's only one Sheriff Bob Dawson. So, Sheriff, I'm going to pin that on you tonight and kind of make this official. Jeez. I don't want to hurt you here.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, there we go. And
It's always dangerous to put pins on. Thank you.
and also a certificate in recognition to Sheriff Bob Dawson as the pioneer in children's programming in law enforcement public relations. As I know a lot of times during the program that Bob would mention, kids, have you made your bed? Have you listened to mom and dad? It was one of the first children's program, that 3 to 5 hour, which we worry about latchkey kids nowadays, and he was doing that back in his generation. Bob, for all your help. And we noticed when they did the CTV story, you visited a kid with a patch on his eye, and the Red Ryder BB gun must have went off and hit him. That's why my parents wouldn't let me have a BB gun.
That's right.
So, so thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll let you say a few words.
I'll keep this very brief. We're close to the microphone. Can you people in the back of the room hear me? Good. It's been a great experience of being a part of, we'll say, the early days of television. Barry Robinson was one of the first people that was really photographed on television, and his words were spoken. The early days were certainly a lot of fun. The show itself, when I came up here from Des Moines, Iowa, there really wasn't any local show such as that. I started in Des Moines at a UHF station doing the Hopalong Cassidy milk commercial, not his milk commercials, but Dolly Madison, a subsidiary of it, on a Saturday morning. And the salesman came up here 6 months before I did, said, Dawson, have you still got the cowboy outfit? I said, yes. Well, you're going to be the new sheriff. And I said, I know nothing about it. And over the years, it was a great pleasure to come up with new ideas of helping mothers, helping parents, visiting kids in the hospital, being a frustrated MD. And it was just great. My late wife said to me one day, I think you're overstaying your stay and welcome. And I told her, I think you're right. Well, I kept on going, but it was a lot of fun. Every Thursday was a whole new show. Too bad we don't have something for kids now. But today they're pretty sophisticated. I'll leave you with this one thought. Kids today and parents, we live in a totally different society. And for one thing, there's no discipline, not too much, not from the parents. And you can see it. But in any event, I tried along the way to tell the kids, help your mother with the dishes, hang up your clothes. They don't even do that anymore. All the things that I mentioned are obsolete. But anyway, it was a great ride. I appreciate it. And Sheriff, you'll always be in my mind about this certificate of appreciation. And at last, a badge. Don't ask to borrow the vest, you won't get it. Thank you.